In this video, I'll show you how to run an independent samples t-test in SPSS. I'll also show you how to read the output. The sample mean is an estimate of the unknown mean in the whole population. Therefore, if a significant difference is seen in the sample means, we can infer that the unknown means of the populations are also different. I want to know if moles per gallon is different for two independent groups, campervans and Class C RVs. I've entered my data into SPSS. I have two variables in the variable view screen, miles per gallon and type. My value labels for type are 1 for Class C and 2 for campervans. In the data view screen, I entered all of my data for miles per gallon. Then I specified 1 for Class C and 2 for campervan. Two groups are measured one time. The experiment chooses 12 Class C RVs and 12 campervans, each driven over identical terrain for 1,000 miles each. There are several requirements for the t-test. One requirement is that we have scale variables. The groups are independent of each other and were selected randomly from groups of RV owners. The null hypothesis is that there is zero difference between the two populations of RVs. If this null hypothesis is rejected, we'll have statistical evidence in support of the alternative hypothesis, which states the difference between the population means for all RVs is not equal to zero. The alternative hypothesis agrees with the researchers' idea that there are differences in average miles per gallon for campervans and Class C RVs. So let's run our test. Click Analyze, choose Compare Means, then click Independent Samples t-test. Click Miles per Gallon, and then click the upper arrow to move the test variable into the right panel. Click Type of RV, then click the lower arrow. This moves the grouping variable to the right panel. Click Define Groups. I'm using SPSS 20A, and it's automatically entered the groups here. In earlier versions, these may be blank and you'll need to specify your labels. For this experiment, that would be 1 for Class C and 2 for campervan. Click Continue, then click OK. This opens the output viewer. We can see the Class C attained an average of 24.3167 miles per gallon, and the campervan averaged 26.6333. Let's take a look at the p-value. The significance level of 0.014 tells us it's very unlikely the observed mean absolute difference of 2.31667 was due to chance. We can state there is a 0.014 probability the observed difference was the result of chance. Therefore, we can reject the null hypothesis. Another way to state this is that there's only a 1.4% chance the data was a result of random fluctuations in the data. If you take a look at the 95% confidence interval of the difference, it ranges from negative 4.10982 to negative 0.52351. That's when equal variances are assumed, and that's the case for this data. Our calculated difference of negative 2.31667 is within this range of the confidence interval. Based on the results from the t-test, we can reject the null hypothesis and conclude there is a difference between means. I hope you found the video helpful. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.